Alright, it's 6:16 a.m. and I'm about to set off on an adventure to test the range of Betsy's car. It says, I've charged it all the way up, it says it'll go 319 miles, and I'm going to go across the mountains to see if I can find a Wilson's phalarope, which is bird, and that's 127 miles each way. So that should be easy, right? Plus in the mountains it'll recharge on the downhills. So here we go. Labor Day 2024. Woohoo! Alright, I just passed the 8,000 foot mark, which I believe is the top of Tioga Pass. So I'm not halfway there, am I? I gotta come back. So I've got 194 miles left, and I think I'm almost to Mono Lake, so far so good. So that I'm pretty sure is Tenaya Lake. And I'm at 59% battery, which isn't bad. I've passed a sign that said 8,000 feet, so I've gained over a mile in elevation. And I have 170 miles left. It's going to be 127 miles back from where I'm heading at Mono Lake. So far so good. Okay, so now I'm coming down the other side of Tioga Pass. It was kind of scary because the battery was down to 51% when I was leaving the Yosemite Gate, but it's regeneratively it's recharging itself. So now I'm at 53% and coming down into Lee Vining. I have a feeling this thing's going to be right at 50% when I get to the Mono Lake, and it's an interesting little experiment, but I've got it regenerating. You can see the charge happening there. So yeah, wish me luck. Okay, I've gotten to the point I can see Mono Lake, and I'm at 54%. The place I'm going is just around from that point. So all is well so far. I gotta admit, this is scary though. I don't want to be sitting in the mountains with no charge left. Okay, 52%. There's Mono Lake, covered with Wilson's phalaropes or phalarapes or whatever the hell you call them. 52%. Theoretically, I have made it across the mountains and have enough juice left to make it home. I don't know what the elevation of Mono Lake is, but I think it's higher than Cathy's Valley, so in theory the way back should be easier on the battery. We shall see. I'm gonna go take pictures of some birds. Alright, so the good news is Mono Lake is at 6,400 feet, which means I have about 4,000 feet of elevation to pay me back on the way home. I'm glad I didn't bring the drone. I thought about it. So yeah, I might actually make it home. Okay, now I'm actually gonna leave. I went to another beach. This is Navy Beach, which is up from South Tufa. And I'm glad I stopped because I got a really cool crabronid wasp. But there are still no phalaropes, but that's okay. I had a fantastic day, and I supposedly have a 140-mile range at 51%, so I should be able to make it home theoretically. Alright, I am impressed with how this thing recharges itself. I was a little concerned because when I got through the gate at Yosemite, you know, the Nevada side gate, I was at 35% battery. But I've been driving quite a distance from there, and it's mostly downhill, and the battery hasn't really dropped. It's been down as low as 31%, but it keeps creeping back up when I'm on these downhills. When I let off the accelerator, it recharges a little bit. So far, so good. So I think one of the things they should spend money on is painting the lines on this. Look at this. They're like, it looks like a passing zone on sharp corners. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they have these dashed lines. But look at this. I'm coming down. I'm about 9 miles from 140 on 120, and I'm still at 30%. Still charging. I've got 87-mile range now. But look at that. Look at that passing zone. It's freaking ridiculous. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make it home, knock on wood. So now I'm on 140, almost to the west gate, the Arch Rock gate of Yosemite. And as you can see, I'm still at 33% battery. I've been using level 3 regenerative braking. I mean, essentially, I've driven all the way from gate to gate. I don't remember exactly, but I think I was at 35% at the east gate on 120, and now I'm at 33%. So this thing basically made it all the way across the mountains without burning up any electricity. My range is back up to 98 miles. I'll definitely make it home. This was a successful experiment. I have to admit, I was scared for a while, but I really think it's going to work, which is cool. I just got a whole bunch of cool pictures at Mono Lake, and it didn't cost me a nickel in gas. All right. 20%, home again. There's the little charger. So it made it. Very good, car. I'm impressed.